Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today's project is a airplane on a cloud centerpiece. I really enjoy the colors of this project. I have the paint right here. It's a turquoise and red, turquoise and crimson-ish, and a little bit of white. So I really enjoy these colors together. I've done this centerpiece before, but it's been so long I didn't remember how to do it. So I started from scratch and this is the result. So if you guys enjoy this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below and let me know any other themes you want me to do, some DIYs. Check me out on Instagram and you can DM me your ideas and I'll be happy to make a tutorial. So let's get into it. First thing we're going to do is paint our red pieces. So we're going to start with our paper fastener and just paint the front round piece of the paper fastener. Again, as I said before, this is an optional piece to include, so you don't actually need the paper fastener, but I just think it looks nice. Then you're going to paint the body of your airplane with a paintbrush for both of these. We're using red, which I feel is like a bright crimson type of red, and paint your first wing. We're using a turquoise paint, also using a paintbrush so we can get an even coat. I would suggest to let it dry and then possibly go over it a second time, but you want to paint both wings and the tail. While those pieces dry, we're going to use our smooth foam sphere to create our cotton ball cloud. So we're going to make a hole in the middle of the sphere with a screwdriver. Then we're going to grab our Mod Podge and a foam brush and brush a generous amount of Mod Podge around the sphere. The cotton balls do not move as long as you do like one little thin layer of Mod Podge. So I just put a bunch on there, and then I just was grabbing 2 handfuls of cotton balls at a time and placing them on top of the sphere. Next, we're going to cut our floral foam with a knife, and I'm just cutting it down to size. So I'm using a 4-inch clay pot and cutting the floral foam down to about 1.5 inches. And I'm just using a regular kitchen knife. You guys can use any kind of knife, scissors, box cutter. It all works. So I'm going to place the foam that I cut in the middle before I put hot glue on it, because I want to make sure that my wooden dowel that I place is centered. So I'm going to make this hole in the middle, and then now that I have it glued down, you can see the hole and it goes completely all the way straight through. I'm going to put hot glue in that hole now that I know that it's centered, and we're going to fill the hole with hot glue, place our wood dowel in the middle of that hole like so, and kind of squeeze it down. I'm going to take some more hot glue and just go around to each corner of the foam and just put a little dab of hot glue, making sure that the foam piece stays in the clay pot and stays down. And that'll dry in a few seconds. Then we're going to use our gems, or you can use rocks, anything heavy and has any kind of weight, and it doesn't matter the color. We're going to place those on top of the foam to give it a little weight. We're going to take our 12 by 12 inch scrap paper sheet, and place the clay pot in the middle of that, or face down, so that way once we put on the Mod Podge, it'll show the map side and not the white interior side. So again, with the Mod Podge, you just want to, there's no rhyme or reason to it, just put enough to secure the paper. It's not really about making it smooth or anything like that, because this is printed paper. You're not going to see the wrinkles or anything like that. And then you fold up your paper on the sides and just kind of grab it with your hands. Sorry, I was out of frame. Got a little out of frame here, but you just want to grab it with your hands and kind of hold it like you were holding a gift. Then you're going to cut off any excess. Just want to put a dot of hot glue on the tip of your wooden dowel. You don't need that much because the hole is so deep in the cloud that it's gonna stick pretty well. Do a dot of glue, hot glue for the tail, affixing the tail to the back all the way to the back of the clothespin where you pinch, the part where you pinch, and hold it down for a few seconds till it dries. Again, this hot glue is really good, so it's the Gorilla hot glue, so it really affixes quickly. Then you want to put hot glue on both sides of the flat portion of your fastener and put that in the mouth of the clothespin, and then it'll keep that together. Then you're going to put a line of hot glue in the metal crease of the clothespin and press down for a few seconds, and it should dry pretty quickly. Then turn it over. Then you're going to put glue in the crease on the other side, and while you're doing this, just kind of try and line it up as best you can, because you want the two wings to be parallel. Okay, now that you have your airplanes assembled, I made a second one just to show you that you can interchange the colors or choose any two colors that you want to make your airplane. Sorry about the darkness, my camera was kind of off, but at this point you just put a ribbon of hot glue on the cotton and press down for a few seconds, not too hard but firmly enough to have it stick, and then there you have it. That's our airplane on a cloud centerpiece. I added red crinkle paper to kind of cover up the gems and rocks, so you could do the same, and I think it looks great. So let me know what you think, and all right guys, see you next time.